Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico from the Creativity Cave, and look at this adorable card and little sour cream treat holder that I have to share with you today. These are both super easy to create. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and they feature some really adorable new products from Stampin' Up! Also, they feature some printed paper that is on sale this month. If you buy 3 packages from a select list, you get one free, which is an $11 value. I love it. All right, so let me show you how I made both of these cute projects. We're going to start with this little sour cream treat holder. These are, do you remember those little sour cream packets you used to get? I still see them around. But Stampin' Up! Created a super easy way to create this using a die. And what I love about it is you can customize it. So the die set looks like this. It comes with this outline piece, which creates the size for your packet, and I can't get it off with my fingernails. And then there are 3 interchangeable pieces you can choose to put in here. So this piece just locks in. You kind of go from behind and click it in, and likewise there. And then you can die cut either a straight treat, so this is what the top would look like, or you can interchange the little heart piece or just a plain circular scallop piece. So either of these 3 will fit in this die. It also comes with these little edge pieces, which you can see I used here to create this adorable little eyelet scalloped end on your treat bag. And there's 2, so you can get both sides cut at once, which I love. And then this awesome label, which you can see I used right here as well. This label coordinates with all of the images that come in the coordinating stamp set. Hello, I'm loving that. So, and what's great about this is there's all kinds of fun sentiments that you can use either with the treat holder or just to make regular stamped cards. So, loving it. All right, so let me show you how I put this together. I went ahead and cut my treat bag out already out of some printed paper. I used the scallop. That way you could see what the 2 different looks are. Out of my piece of Twinkle Twinkle DSP. Again, this is one of the ones that's on that special this month. And if you notice on the die, it creates little score lines, which are there to kind of guide you for creating your project. There's one right here. And then that way you know where to put your adhesive too, which is really handy. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over on the back side and put my adhesive. The easiest adhesive to use is Tear and Tape because it's easy to tear. It's nice, strong adhesive. So, and it's pretty narrow, which I like. Okay, so I've got a piece going across my flap, and then there's 2 little notches down here. I want this on one of the 2. It doesn't really matter which. Just not, you don't need it on both. So there we go. And I love how my Tear and Tape tears. And then either one of these flaps will work. I'll put it over here since I've kind of got some adhesive over there. Okay, so I've got my 3 pieces here, and even with my dumb nails, you can still get the little backings off so easy on this, which makes me very happy. Okay, I'm going to actually leave this one for now, and I'll show you why in just a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is kind of roll this up to create a little treat holder, and I want to line it up so that it's even, and you can see there's 2 little notches, and that way you know your paper isn't all crooked, although I did get mine a little crooked, but it'll be okay. Then you can see this is like little pinch spots, so I'm going to pinch closed at the bottom where I put my piece of adhesive, my treat holder. Okay, and remember it's going to go one way and then the other way. All right, so now this is open, so you can fill it with whatever treats you want. So let me grab a treat. I just happen to have this giant bag of Reese's Pieces. I found this. I used this for something this fall, and I was cleaning out, getting ready for my move. And by the way, any ones that spill, you just have to eat yourself, just so you know. Oh no, look, they're spilling out. Oh, that was kind of a lot. Okay, well anyway, and then I will take this adhesive off next. By the way, I will tell you that I pulled all the adhesive strips off first when I made my sample, and it just so happens that sometimes your treats will stick to that adhesive. Just saying. Okay, so now all I'm doing is pinching this closed, and then I have my adorable treat container. And then I like this because you can kind of hold on to it a little bit better. So isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. It's so fun and easy. And then you've got a perfect treat inside to really make someone excited. So that's great. And then you have your own treat here so that you can finish making your card and have enough energy. Okay. Reese's Pieces. So good. All right. I'm going to embellish this with a little bow with my white classic weave ribbon. I love this because it ties so nice, and it's beautiful white, just like that. Okay, then I'm going to eat a couple more of these. So good. Never mind that it's morning. And I haven't even had breakfast yet. Okay. Now you can see I finished my project off by stamping this cute little elephant. The elephant that we're going to use for the treat as well as for the rest of our card is from this ridiculously cute set, Little Elephant. And I have to tell you, when I saw this, I wanted to get it right away. And I just haven't had a chance to use it yet because I've been so busy getting ready for my move. So I was very excited to pull this out. I love these two little elephants. They're so cute. And then there's all kinds of sentiments that come in this set, which I love. Because while this one is obviously kind of geared towards babies, there's a lot of different things on here that you can use that aren't for babies. So it's a really versatile stamp set. And I intend to be using it quite a bit coming up. Ooh, but you know what? I guess I just realized I did not actually die cut myself one of those little labels. I thought I had. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, you guys are going to love this. Necessity is the mother of invention, right? Well, I didn't have another scrap. I only had my half sheet for my card here, and I didn't want to cut into that. So I took this scallop square, which I die cut, which we'll use on our card, and we're going to cover it up with a piece of white on top. So I just cut that out of here, so I have my label for my little treat. You got to think out of the box sometimes. Okay, so I'm using Petal Pink. And you're going to laugh. On my card, I used Smoky Slate for the elephants. But then when I was looking at the package of printed paper, I realized that it's actually gray granite. So we're going to use gray granite on our card. And then I've also got Night of Navy, which is a really great color combination. So we'll start by taking our little elephant and just stamping that on here. And then I'm stamping it so that I can also add a few of these little hearts coming out of his trunk. So cute. And then we'll just attach this to our card with a dimensional, or not our card, our little treat. Okay, so I've got it right there. And then I'm just going to add my bow with a glue dot. And that's all that there is to this adorable little treat holder. So easy. And of course you could fill this with all kinds of stuff, even money. Who wouldn't like money in their card or their sour cream treat? I mean, that's a real surprise. All right, so there you go. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. I also cut a couple of these little scalloped eyelet border pieces, and we're going to attach those. Now, the best way to do that is with some liquid glue, and you don't need very much. So, woo, that is too much. So what I'll do is just take some off of here and put it on my other one. And I hopefully won't have too much glue on myself. Okay, so I'm going to attach this to the bottom, and I just want to make sure that the eyelets are clear. There's nothing sticking out of them. So I'll attach that right there. And I'll pick up my second piece and then line them up. Same thing, we don't want to see anything through the eyelets. And we'll attach it there. And now look at how cute that is. It's all fancy now. Before it was plain, now it's fancy. Okay, next, let's make the card. That's actually the easiest part of this whole process. So you'll be happy to know that. Although I really think that that sour cream container came together really easy. So that's great. Maybe we need some more brain power. Okay. Now, as I said, I have a half a sheet of petal pink for my card, so I'm just going to fold that. I've also cut a piece of 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 printed paper out of that Twinkle Twinkle printed paper because it's so sweet. And we're going to attach it to a piece of Night of Navy. One of the things I love about our printed papers is they have like great color combinations built into them. So I probably wouldn't have put some of these colors together, but they look great on this paper. I also like that this is kind of gender neutral. There's pink pieces, there's pool party pieces, and then there's the soft seafoam, the gray granite, and the Night of Navy that kind of ties all of them together. So you can make masculine or boy babies, girl babies, whatever you want. The other thing I like about it is this paper is not so babyish. I mean, this is super cute, and I would make a great card just using this paper. Likewise, the other side has just dots, so it's not just for babies. Because part of me, I'll be honest, was thinking, oh, I don't need baby cards really so much. I don't have babies in my life, although having said that, I actually do. One of my downline is going to be a grandma this fall, and she's so excited. And I actually know a few people having babies. A friend of ours is having a baby. So yeah, I do need some baby cards. But what I love is that this paper is not necessarily just baby paper. Okay, so now I've got this 1 1/2 by 4 1/4 inch strip. And by the way, if you need all of the dimensions and all the supplies and everything that I've used, you can click on the link below right here. It has I'll link to my blog post with photos of all of this, as well as links to shop my online store with all the supplies I used, including the dimensions of all the pieces I've got here. Okay, so I've got that. Next, I'm going to take my square, and I just need to grab my other square, which is just out of reach. Okay. I die cut a stitched shaped square and then the coordinating scalloped square from my layering squares framelits. And I'm going to do a stamping on both the scrap piece as well as the stitched shape. So like I said, my sample was with Smoky Slate, but we're going to use gray granite. And I'm going to stamp my 2 adorable little elephants. I want to clean this, so let me grab my cleaning mat. This is the Stampin' Chamois, which I just love. So I'm going to clean the pink ink off of that so I can stamp it in the gray ink. So cute. Okay, I'm going to use my punch, and this punch is great. It's got both of the elephants, both sizes of ears, and an eye in the punch. So you can get all the pieces that you need, like so. So there's one, and there's the other. Okay. So I'll take these 2 pieces and pop them up, because what could be cuter than that? All right. So here's our card again. Okay, so I'm just going to place these, and what I thought was really sweet, at first I had them kind of sticking off of the square a little bit more, and their trunks were just meeting, but then I overlapped them, and it was like they were giving each other a little trunk hug, which I thought was cute. So that's what I went with, but he's crooked, so we're going to have him straight and everything. Okay. So how cute is that? Oh my gosh. And their little tails are sticking out. All right. I'm also going to stamp Congratulations. Again, that was part of this stamp set. We use Night of Navy ink for this one. I totally stamped something upside down the other day, so we're just double checking to make sure. And then last but not least, oops. Oh my gosh. Look at, I just picked up my ink pad and got ink all over my, okay, there. I think we're good. Last but not least, we're going to stamp the little hearts right above the elephant trunks, because that's just the cutest thing ever. Okay, we'll attach this to our scalloped square, like so, and then pop this up on our card, and that's all that there is to this card. Really simple and easy and quick, which I love. It's even better when you can find your dimensionals. I only have like 3 sheets out right now. You guys like me? I always end up with a ton of stuff on my table, and I end up with about the size of my card left in space to work with. It's just kind of how it works. All right, so we'll put that right there. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. So which do you like better? I think I'm liking that gray granite. It's kind of a warmer gray color, and this is like a cooler gray color. So anyway, I hope you loved this card. Oh wait, notice I did a little embellishing on here. Let's do that quick. So that features our new faceted dots. These are so cute. Ooh, I have a brand new package of them. These are really fun because they come in a bunch of different colors that coordinate with all kinds of products that we have. So I love all of the coordination. So I'm going to use several different sizes. So I've got this technically is probably Grapefruit Grove, but it looks great with the petal pink. So I'm going to use it. So I'll just put a couple down there and another couple up here. And then one more at the very top. Oops. I like picking them up with my scissors because that works pretty well. Right there. All right, so nothing ever went wrong with a little bling on a card, did it? How fun are these? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for stamping with me today. I hope you loved our cute little projects. And if, like I said, if you need to purchase any of these, please shop my online store. There's a link in the description below to all the products I used as well. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.